Hello everyone, welcome back to another reaction video. Thank you all to the new subscribers. Thank you all for showing your support by liking the videos, commenting, and sharing the videos as well. If you are new to the channel and you are enjoying the content, please make sure you hit the subscribe button. And if you are subscribed, make sure you're still subscribed. OneLove now has memberships available. As of right now, there are 2 tiers you can sign up for. The first tier is called the OneLove Fan. The perks that you will receive are loyalty badges that set you apart from the rest in the comments. You will also be able to use custom emojis as well as priority replies to comments. The second tier is called the Lovely Crew. The perks that you will receive here are the loyalty badges, custom emojis, priority reply to comments, member shoutouts. More perks will be added down the road. If you are interested in joining the membership, please feel free to hit the join button. So I hope everyone is doing well. I do want to take the time out right now to acknowledge the cash giveaway winners again and make sure I put it in the beginning of this video because only one person acknowledged that they won in the last video. So I don't know if people are not watching to the end or they haven't watched the video yet, but I just want to make sure I put it in the beginning so everyone is aware that the cash giveaway was announced, and also to, alert the people who have won. Also, I want to make sure that I let you guys know that when it comes to these cash giveaways, it does seem that YouTube is removing comments when you put your Cash App handle in the comment section. So the way to bypass that is you would have to put your Cash App in the comment, but don't use the $ in front of it. So if you are one of the winners that I announce in this video, reply in the comment section below and just put your first let me know that you are one of the cash giveaway winners. I will definitely verify you to make sure you are who you say you are. But when you reply, say I'm a cash winner or a cash giveaway winner, put your Cash App handle in the reply, leave out the $, and don't use Cash App. So don't say this is my Cash App, just reply, cash giveaway winner, don't put the $, but just put your Cash App name. Because it seems that's the only way I can bypass the system to not delete your comment, okay? So again, I want to announce the winners. We have Boho Gal 303, O Resilience, Capricorn Queen 6916. I actually saw you in the comment section in the last video and I let you know, but you never responded. But you did win. So that's Capricorn Queen 6916, MOG 1008, Mog 1008, Baby G and Me -X3H, Life with Charlene 9861, Finest Jules. And Daisy Baby 1383 has already received her Cash App. So y'all let me know in the comment section below what your Cash App handle is, and I will send you your money right away. All right, you guys, let's get into this video.
It's people thinking that they have tea on me because they're broke and they need to make some money. Poor things. And when I say broke, honey, let me specify this. I'm talking about broke internally, okay? I might be broke too, bitch. Okay, a bitch might be behind on her rent, okay, because I definitely am. But let me say this. I'm not broke internally, okay?
Wow. And we just started the video. And there is so much to say here. Where do I begin? First off, Olivia, it's the fact that you call yourself trying to specify something when you are always lurking in the shadows, listening to my videos, reading the comments, and you think you're smart. You think you are so smart to try to see what I'm saying over here so you can try to spin your little narratives and your little lies and all the above. Like, you really be thinking you are just cleaning some stuff up over there with your specifications. Olivia, you know exactly what I was saying was correct about how you want to always call everybody else broke, but we see your broke life. We see how you have to scam people to make some little coins. You have to rage bait and race bait to make a little bit of money. You have to start drama and just be like triggering for views so you can make a little bit of coins. That's how you get your money. But you always want to call the next woman broke. And I think it's hilarious how you try to, correct yourself over there by saying when you make mention of using the word broke, you're referring to someone being broke internally. Like, girl, that was the best you could come up with over there to try to deviate from the fact that I have had to multiple times call back to attention every time you have called the next woman broke, but you're on here claiming to be homeless. You're on here claiming to have been evicted from your place. But you calling everybody broke. And so for you to try to remove that accountability from yourself, now you want to try to flip it and make it seem like, oh, well, when I mentioned the word broke, I wasn't speaking financially. I was actually speaking about internally. Well, girl, you still fit the script there too. You are very much broke internally. You're broke internally. You're broke spiritually. You broke financially. You're broke from a moral standpoint. Like, your moral compass is completely broke and shattered. Like, let's really talk about it. Because you think you're funny over there talking about, yeah, I'm broke, and I'm behind on my rent. And you say that while holding new stuffed paper that you just removed from a brand new purse that you just bought. And then you got the nerve to have that little evil smile on your face as you're saying, well, because I'm still behind on my rent. Like, girl, you are such a liar. You are a liar. You're sitting here constantly spending money on clothing, shoes, purses, all these things. You're spending money buying this stuff, and yet trying to convince your supporters that you're over there struggling and you don't know how you're going to pay your rent. And I feel sorry for the few people that actually cashed up your behind a few days ago, believing your lies. Like, you, oh my gosh, like, as I've stated before, there is no low that you won't tap into. You just continue to dig deeper and deeper. It's just the craziest thing that this woman can sit here and act like she's just constantly, saying things that's going to get her out of trouble. But girl, you just keep piling the evidence against yourself. And guess what, Olivia? Nobody has to come on here and make up anything. You know why? Because we're actually listening to what you're telling us. We see your videos, and it doesn't matter how many times you call yourself deleting your videos. It's still there for us to watch, observe, and do our own commentary on. Like, you got it so fixated in your mind that you can say whatever, and nobody is going to be able to put two and two together. You come on here and you say, y'all don't know me. You don't know me. I'm not a horrible person because y'all have never met me in real life. Girl, we watch you. When you cut that live on, that is your real life blasting to the internet. It's not edited. Nothing is being removed from the video because you're streaming live. We see everything in real time. There's nothing you can say to lie yourself out of the things you're doing and saying while you're live, Olivia. Whether you're on YouTube, whether you're on TikTok. People have eyes, and we can see you, girl. Like, it's crazy how you just walking around here thinking you're invisible and nobody's watching and observing your ratchet behavior. It's crazy. But like I said before, keep on. All you're doing is just constantly piling up karma against you. All you're doing is constantly bringing back that same energy that you're putting out. It's going to come back on you, and then we're going to see you coming on here crying. wanting people to feel sorry for you. And you're not going to get that. You may get it from a few of your little supporters over there, but at some point, even they're going to get tired and exhausted of you. We've seen a lot of your moderators come and go. It's crazy watching this woman. But let's continue.
But let me say this. I'm not broke internally, okay? Like, I got motion. I'm live at the end of the motherfucking day, and I make shit shake, okay? It just depends on how much I want to make shit shake. That's just my choice. But some bitches literally have no choice but to rely on Liv to make some coins. Poor thing. Poor things. Poor things, okay?
So Olivia's reason for saying that she's not broke internally is solely because, according to her, she has motion. Just, ponder on that for a moment. She's not broke internally because she has motion. Olivia, do you even understand what being broke internally even means? Like, it just sounds like she said it, it sounded good, and she just ran with it. And this is what she does all the time. She hears a new vocabulary, she speaks it, thinking that's going to make her look intelligent, make her look like she's on the person's level that she got the vocabulary from. But then she turns around and uses it in the wrong context. She tries to say it, but she doesn't know how to really pronounce it correctly. You know what I'm saying? Like, what does you having motion have anything to do with whether or not you are broke internally? See, when a person is broke internally, Olivia, that means that there are a lot of issues going on in the inside that is not working correctly. Your mental's not working correctly. Your character is not where it should be. Your ability to have empathy or show compassion, something is wrong with that. Not being able to think rationally. Just not being able to understand how to be a normal, decent human being. And there's so many other things I can list when it comes to being broke internally, because it even speaks to your spiritual side. Because even when your spirit is jacked up, that can cause you to be broke internally. The fact that you lack integrity, you know what I'm saying? That can cause you to be broke internally. And I just think it's funny that you use your reasoning as why you believe you're not broke internally because you have motion. What is this motion that Olivia is speaking about? Olivia believes she has motion because she's the talk of the internet. People are actually talking about her. And it doesn't matter if people are calling out her ratchet behavior. It doesn't matter if people are calling out the fact that she is a deadbeat mother. It doesn't matter if people are calling out the fact that she is very negligent to her children. It doesn't matter if people are calling her out to be the scammer and the liar that she is. It doesn't matter if people are calling her promiscuous and very easy when it comes to her allowing random men to have access to her body, and even allowing random men and strangers to come in and out of her home around her 2 young children. It doesn't matter if people are calling her out for not wanting to pay child support to 3 of her children that were removed from her care. It doesn't matter what you say about this woman. In her mind, she has motion. And in that, it makes her feel as if she's important. It makes her feel she is a celebrity. Yeah. If you call that motion, Olivia, I mean, you can have it, girl. You can have it, because I understand that some people actually believe that any type of publicity, whether good or bad, is good publicity to them. And I think it's extremely sad and unfortunate that you don't have enough care and love for yourself to not want that associated with you. I think it's sad that you value money over everything, that you are willing to go to the pits of hell, straight to Hades, just to make $1. I think that's extremely sad. So, if you want to call that motion, I mean, you go right ahead, but girl, it's just delusional. Because as I've stated before, you would justify anything in your mind just so you can somewhat cope with your reality. That's crazy.
Poor things. I want some medicine. You're not coughing. You don't need no damn medicine. Hey, stop it. Ew, now he's fake coughing, y'all. With that fake coughing stuff. You better stop. You guys, I'm so proud of myself, though. Let me say this. I got so fucking organized this weekend. Like, your bitch was so busy getting organized. I'm so proud of myself. What? Apple. You know, you're not having no apple. You're not eating nothing. You're not drinking nothing. You want something? Have some water. That's all you can have right now. I don't care. Get in bed. Get in bed. Get in my bed. Then be quiet, or I'm going to make you go to bed. Water. Okay, you can have some water. Give me a second. Anything to stay awake, girl, for real. Apples and this and that. Boy, bye. But I'm telling y'all, I cleaned my room good. My bathroom is together. Clothes are put away and organized. Babe. Everything is like put together. I'm so proud of myself.
Now, I don't know what time Olivia went live here, but the fact that AJ is asking her for medicine, I think is very interesting because, you know, we remember when Olivia shut AJ's hand in the door and she was scattering around not knowing what to do, asking, you know, her viewers what to do. And AJ had to tell her to take him to the doctor. We have seen AJ and Kalani constantly being sick, passing germs back and forth, hearing the congestion in their chest. We have witnessed Kalani literally like just sick, and have heard Olivia tell the internet that she had allergies, only for her to finally take Kalani to the doctor, and she found out that it wasn't allergies, it was actually pneumonia for babies. And now she turned around, and because she didn't want to take Kalani to the doctor, now she Googled Kalani's symptoms and said she had allergies. Again, we have seen AJ throwing up repeatedly on every live pretty much that Olivia was doing for almost 2 months, and she never took that little boy to the doctor to get checked out. And now this little boy is asking her for medicine, and her response, you're not getting medicine. Now, true that, I don't know if she's giving him medicine at all on this particular day, but it's her being so dismissive, her not caring. And it's just the patterns here. It's what we have seen for a very long time when it comes to AJ and Kalani's health. She definitely seems to put it on the back burner, and she does not take it serious. So I just found that very, I don't know, like that just kind of bothered me to hear him asking her for medicine. And it's not like we haven't been hearing AJ coughing and hearing the congestion in his chest. But I also want to say, I thought it was weird too that Olivia was saying how proud she was of herself for doing basic stuff. It's weird because it's like you act as if this is not what you do. You don't clean your room. You don't clean the bathroom. You don't organize your home and fold your clothes. Like, that's basic things you do. And for her to say, I'm so proud of myself, like, I was just like, okay, that's weird. That kind of says to me, you don't really do those things on a regular basis. And it shows. It definitely shows.
The only thing that I need to get together is that Woofus. So we'll probably go do that in a minute. I gotta pee. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. But let me read your comments real quick. Your kids are so smart. They talk so well, especially the baby. Oh yeah, she talks really good, you guys. Thank you so much, baby. Yeah, Kailani is talking super good. So is AJ. We all know AJ. Girl, he talks me to death, okay? He just talks. Sometimes I just be zoned out and I just be like, oh my god, he's still talking. You're still talking, son? Oh my god. AJ is AJ, okay? AJ be AJing. I think I'm gonna do, the kids come back, not this weekend coming, but the next weekend, right before, I get them for Thanksgiving. So right before Thanksgiving break, or maybe we could do it during Thanksgiving break. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do it the weekend before Thanksgiving break. I get them a lot this month, so thank God. But bananas. Get away from my mirror. We'll probably do it the weekend before Thanksgiving break or on Thanksgiving break. We'll put the tree out because I want to do it with the kids, you know? Somebody DM'd me tonight and I've gotten this comment multiple times, okay? I understand where it's coming from, but let me say this because it's the bullshit for me. Like, I don't, like you guys already know. I know I'm that girl, okay? Like, I know who I am, my emotion, whatever, blah, 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 blah. So people are going to talk about me, obviously, especially when they are not that girl. Okay, cool.
Okay, let me just be very clear here. Because Olivia really is running on this narrative that she has all this motion. Because according to her, she's that girl. Okay, Olivia, there are two different types of girls. There's the type of girl that has everything together, who is successful, who is a great mother, who is independent. And it doesn't matter if you are a single mother, if you are married, you can hold your own if need be. Okay? You are a person who is a go-getter. You are intelligent. You have class. You have self-respect. You have integrity. Your character is phenomenal. You are very ladylike. You move like a queen. Your attitude is very respectful towards other people. You are a girl's girl. You love to see other people win. I can go on and on. That is that girl. Okay? The type of girl you are is the complete opposite. You have no class. You have no self-respect. You don't know how to celebrate women. You beat women down. You compare yourself to other women. You look down on women because you think you're more beautiful than other women. You are very nasty. Your attitude sucks. You don't respect others. You definitely don't respect yourself. You're not a good mom. You don't know how to treat people. Your character is very questionable. Again, I can go on and on. There is a clear difference between what type of girl you are. You are that girl when it comes to the type of girl that other women should, steer clear from, And any woman that is raising little girls, they should use you as the cautionary tale of what not to become.
But it's so annoying when people are constantly making things up to try to be important or act like they know something about my life, okay? Let me clear this up so we can just stop this shit right here, right now, okay? Because bitches don't know nothing. And I don't even care if you guys like think you know my business or you're like privy to know like certain things about my life because you have an inside source.
Okay, Olivia, I see you, girl. I see you, adopting the vocabulary, privy. It sounds cute, don't it? But yeah, it's interesting to see how much I have laced this girl up on vocabulary. Because look, y'all go back a year, 2 years ago, this girl was not speaking the way she's speaking now. So you're welcome, Olivia.
Which nobody does. But let's just say in your lunatic mind world, you do and you think you do, okay? I don't care. Okay, there's nothing that nobody can come up in here and say that I will feel any types of way about. Those days are so old. That shit died with hobo bands. Okay, that shit literally died. That era of my life, I was going through a lot, and I didn't even care what he said. It was just the fact of him saying it. You understand? But that shit is over and dead, and I don't care. You guys can come up here and say, my sister, my mom, my dad, my stepdad, my stepsister, everybody, okay? My grandma, my grandpa, yeah, because they're still alive. Everybody in Liv's family tree, and you're just gonna spill all the beans, okay? Cool, okay? But one thing I will do is correct the bullshit, okay? Joey and Jordan. Like, where the fuck did this even come from? Like, bitches want to discredit me so much that they're gonna say my gay best friend fathered Kailani. Don't come in here. Oh. Okay, so this is so weird to me. It's so, why would anybody even say this? Like, I don't even understand.
Yeah, I don't think I ever felt that Joey and Jordan was the same person. I did feel they were two different people, but let me know in the comment section below if you thought this, because I don't recall anyone mentioning this in the comment sections of my videos. So I don't know where this is coming from, like why she's addressing it now. And I think it's funny too that Olivia always tries to hide behind the excuse of saying that people sent her stuff. Olivia is very much notified and subscribed to a lot of people's channels that she doesn't want to be honest about and say that she actually is. So she has to make it seem like she is so unbothered, she's not checking for nobody, and people are actually sharing information with her as if she's not getting the information firsthand. But I don't know where she got this information from and why she's choosing to address it now. But I've never heard anyone mention, I've never heard anyone mention that Jordan and Joey was the same person. I never heard that until now.
Like, you're that desperate for tea that you're making up. First, honestly, you guys, when I knew bitches were desperate, hey, stop. When I knew bitches were desperate is when they made up. Okay. Get off. Okay. Get off. Don't touch this. Leave it alone, okay? Bye. Go. 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 Bye. See you later, AJ.
So once again, we see her making AJ leave the room, but Kalani is able to stay in the room.
I knew bitches were desperate for tea. Not even for tea, just for views, just for clicks, just for a subscription, just for money. Like, how desperate can you be? I knew that when they started talking about Raquel, my sister. That my sister would ever get on here and tell any of you bitches anything about me. Like, I was like, oh, wow. Like, you guys will just, like, literally say anything. That's how desperate you are to say anything. But this whole Jordan and Joey thing is so hilarious to me. Jordan is my gay best friend. He's my brother, Okay, you guys know this. He's literally my brother. I love him to pieces. Jordan has struggled with his mental health and his sobriety for so long, since we were teenagers. And it's so heartbreaking because it's heartbreaking when you love somebody and they won't get it right, you know? And that's been the issue with Jordan since we were 18, you know what I mean? And it happened that way because of his life circumstances. And that's why I don't like this conversation. Stop! I'm gonna pop his ass. You're gonna get popped. Keep playing with me. AJ's ass, man. He just loves. You need to get down. You're gonna fall. Okay. This conversation irritates me, you guys, because Jordan is my baby. He's my brother. He's not younger than me, but it's always been like he's like my little brother, you know? And I wish so desperately that I could be there for him. And you guys have seen Jordan. You guys met him. He's come on my live before. Never in person, but like he's joined my lives before. And this conversation is irritating to me because of the fact that why are you talking about this man? Like, don't talk about Jordan. Like, don't. Like, he's so near and dear to my heart. And I know me saying this, more bitches are going to talk about him because I love him so much. Like, he's my brother. I keep saying that. But I literally love that kid so much. And not like that, because he's a gay man, okay? Always has been. But I love him to death. So that's stupid. That's really dumb. Joey is Joey. And I've already explained this to you dumb bitches before. And when I say dumb bitches, I mean the bitches who are paying for tea. You guys are paying for piss. Literally. Because never in my life has Jordan and I ever had intercourse. And I don't think it's ever going to happen. So... but yeah, they're talking about Jordan just got out of jail. Jordan was in jail. I don't doubt that. Jordan is in and out of jail all the time because he suffers with mental health. He suffers with drug addiction. And it breaks my heart every single time that he chooses that life over the people who love him.
What I do find very interesting, though, is Olivia is addressing this whole conversation regarding Joey supposedly being Jordan. And then she says that it has been alleged that Jordan has been released out of jail. And she says, well, that very well may be true. But I find that to be an interesting response because you just got through speaking for a very long time about how Jordan is your best friend. He's your baby. He's your brother. You love him. You would do anything for him. If he's all these things, why wouldn't you know for sure if Jordan was released from jail? I just find that to be a little suspect because I'm like, okay, if you are really that close to Jordan, he's like family to you, why wouldn't you know if he's been released or not? I just thought that was kind of weird. So now that I'm listening to more of what she's saying, it sounds like someone said that the person who came to Texas was not Joey. It was actually Jordan pretending to be Joey. That's what it's kind of given to me. But that doesn't make sense to me because there has been multiple times where I have heard the children referring to him as Joey while Joey was there. There was a couple of incidents where you could hear AJ referring to Joey in the background, like he's speaking to Joey and AJ is calling him by his name, Joey. You can hear AJ in some incidents where he's talking to Olivia and he's referring to the person he's referring to as Joey. There was another incident where we could literally hear Ryan tell Olivia Joey is cussing at her. So it doesn't make sense for the children to refer to Joey or refer to Jordan as Joey if they know it's Jordan and not Joey. You understand what I'm saying? Like, it's just not making sense. So I don't believe that the person that was there was really Jordan. It just makes more sense to me that it actually was Joey.
And it's not just me, it's a group of us. It's his family. It's all of us that love him and want him to stay clean and want him to stay in the right mental state. But he struggles what he struggles with. But I will always love him and be here for him whenever he calls me. And I see that I started talking more about Jordan. So I guess that's why people started talking about him more. And he's my baby daddy. And he's acting like my baby daddy. And he's acting like Joey. Joey and Jordan have two different voices, and they're completely two different people. So sorry to burst that bubble once again. You're drinking piss, so sorry. You've been drinking piss, okay. Pretty much when the Jafar stuff dried up, you know, for people, that's when their tea dried up. There's no more tea over there. Trust me. If anybody got the tea, I got the tea. But I can't tell you guys the Jafar tea. Not yet, at least. Or not ever, actually.
Mommy.
What?
I want Pilates.
No.
Why?
Cause go chill with Robin.
No, I want to lay down.
Then go lay in my bed.
No, I want to lay in the kids' room.
No, you can't lay in the kids' room. Go lay in my bed.
Okay, I want to lay.
Okay, go lay. But this conversation is really stupid. But yeah, you guys stop commenting that Jordan is my bestie and he'll always be my bestie. Joey is someone completely different, which Joey is completely out of the picture. 100%. My choice. Mine, yes. And we're moving on to bigger and better things. And yeah.
Very interesting that Olivia went from Joey being her soulmate. He was the, he was someone that she wanted very desperately. You know, he was the man of her dreams, is what she said recently. She told this man that she was falling in love with him. She convinced the internet that Joey was going to come down and he was going to, be there for her. He was going to be there for his daughter. She said that he was, the better baby daddy. He was just the better man all together. Like, we heard this woman say this, and now she's saying that Joey is completely out of the picture. And I find that to be interesting because when someone says they're completely out the picture, that means they are no longer an option. They're no longer someone that I'm going to entertain. I'm never going to be with this person anymore. I'm never going to talk about them anymore. Like, they are completely removed from their life. But yet, this is supposed to be Kalani's father. It just, I don't know, like, it's really sounding to me that he came down there for questions he had, or for answers he had to his questions. One of the questions was whether or not Kalani was his child. He got his answer, and because it didn't show that, he's out the picture now. And I honestly don't believe it was because of Olivia's choice for that to be the outcome. I believe it was Joey's choice to throw up the deuces and say, I'm out. I think this is very telling to me. But of course, I'm sure Olivia is going to spin it differently, as she always does, and puts up a facade that he is still Kalani's father. But it's just really giving he's not. And that's why we saw things transpire so quickly the way that they did. From the moment he touched down in Texas to the moment he checked out.
Hey, love. Hey, Stephanie. Not like I had to explain any of this shit, but you know, people think that they know something. You don't know nothing. You're stupid. You're dumb. Sorry. But, you know. Yeah. I wish you guys really did know my tea. I got some juicy tea for y'all. But I can't give that to you. I can't really give any tea to you guys. But, you know, everybody knows all my information so good. I mean, they could probably tell you guys what's really going on in my life and not talk about Joey or Jordan. The fuck? Do you see Joey or Jordan anywhere around? Girl, now. Even when Joey was here, I was like, oh, these bitches are going to find out who he is. They're going to find out. Y'all find out everything. Y'all haven't found out who he is. Joey done told y'all how old he is. He's a Sagittarius. I thought you loser ass troll bitches we're gonna go do your big one, but you can't, and you didn't, and you won't. So anyway, but I don't, like I said, I don't even care if you guys do find out who he is. I'm not ashamed of him. It is what it is. That's my baby daddy, and you know. But yeah, I feel like you guys don't even give a fuck about like the stupid ass bullshit anymore. Like, we're on to bigger and better things. Like, this YouTube shit is like dried up, honestly. But I still love YouTube. I do. But all like the bullshit and the haters and the drama and the losers, shit is dried up. Like, it's gonna be 2026, you guys. 2020 fucking 6. Are we still like being grown ass woman haters? Like, that's not cute. I had to do my shot, so remind me to do my shot, okay? I gotta go do my shot right now. We're getting back on it tomorrow.
So I want y'all to keep in mind that Olivia decided to do her big evil one on Halloween, literally, by coming onto the internet lying and acting as if she was struggling and depressed because she didn't know how she was going to pay her rent and that she was possibly going to get evicted. This is the lie that she came up with on Halloween. Okay? 2 days later, this is the live we're watching right here, where not only is she grinning at the fact of saying that she's broke, but yet we clearly see she just bought her a brand new purse. But now she's talking about getting back on the shots. And she already had told the people months ago that these shots cost over $300. So you can afford to get back on the shots, but you was just crying about being evicted from your place. This is insane. Like, this girl does not care what she says, what she does, how she treats people, how she takes advantage of people, how she's constantly lying to her supporters over there. It's disgusting. It is extremely disgusting that this is what this woman shows on a daily basis, but yet has the nerve to tell us that we can't possibly call her a horrible person because we don't know her. Yeah.
Oh, the lip gloss. You guys, I tell you all the time, I get Essence lip gloss. I get a 3-pack. By the way, didn't I tell you guys I can have any man that I want? Didn't I tell you guys that? Stay tuned. Oh, yeah, it's not really settled yet, Samantha. But it's okay. We're gonna get it. I'm gonna keep manifesting that I get it. You know, figure it out. Everything will work its way. Everything will work itself out. Alright, so let me figure out how to do this interview shit. Maybe y'all can stay on the phone with me. I'll just mute y'all. Okay. You see this? You see this chin, honey? The chin is coming back. The double chin is coming back. The belly is coming back. I don't even know. I haven't weighed myself. I'm going to detox starting today because I haven't eaten shit. Like, even that Starbucks, I got my Starbucks order the same way I always get it. I got it with sugar-free vanilla And that's all I've eaten. This is all I've eaten.
So once again, Olivia is showing that she's really not hurting for money. This woman is showing you that she's ordering Starbucks. The same Starbucks she was ordering when she was quote unquote homeless. Now she's ordering Starbucks when she's quote unquote, behind on her rent and afraid she's going to get evicted. Yeah.
100%. Interview for what company? Target.
So Olivia muted the camera right here, basically showing the people that she was doing her virtual interview for Target. There was a video I had did last week where I was showing a clip of her from TikTok where she was at this career center place, and I was suspecting that maybe she was doing her interview with Target then, but I think that is where she has to report to show that she is being adamant in looking for work. But yeah, she was just showing that she is doing a virtual interview for Target.
Thank you for expressing interest in joining the Target team. We know that every career decision is an important one, and we appreciate your time today. We will review your video and get back to you regarding next steps. The average timeline is within 5 business days, but we could contact you earlier. If you have any questions, please contact your store's human resource team.
Cool. Guys, and just like that, it's done. Will you be willing to tell us about your experience? No, thank you. Okay, cool. Denzel. See? So simple. Okay, so I have approximately an hour and a half. What can I get done in an hour and a half? I do need to do that job application for Walmart. I saw you shoot your shot with... Oh my gosh. You guys, stop, okay? Please stop talking about Chris, okay? Please. He came into my chat and you guys were like, you guys, chill, okay? Just chill.
It was something about how Olivia said Chris. Like she wanted so desperately to mention the name Chris. I'm telling y'all, I don't care what nobody say. I do feel she had some type of infatuation with Chris. And I'm talking about Chris Bowser, Jasmine's baby daddy. Yeah. Because why does this chick still got a picture of him in her phone? That's weird. Like, who does that? Why do you have pictures of other people's men and baby fathers in your phone? Like, that is so weird. But it was just the way the name Chris rolled off her tongue. Like, she really loved the fact that she can speak on a man whose name is Chris. Like, it was really giving that. But I'm going to let her continue. But we're about to get into this Chris character that she's speaking about.
I mean, that alone can make you go viral. You guys, I'm just doing my own thing. Okay? I'm just doing my own thing. Liv is doing her own thing. Liv needs to get back to Liv. Okay? Let's talk about this for a minute. Okay? Because I do want to, like, talk about this more with you guys. But Liv got lost in the sauce. Okay? Liv got lost in the sauce. Okay? But I learned from it. And that's what I was just talking to Target about. Okay? You take your past experiences and you learn from them, whether it was a good outcome or a bad outcome. Okay? This whole whoop-de-whoop, whoop-de-woo, whoop-de-doo, okay? This whole whoop-de-doo, Liv and Joey and this and that. Girl, this whole whoop-de-doo experience left me being a fool, okay? And not even just him. I don't even want to just say it was him, okay? Because it wasn't. It was court. It was stress. It was everything combined, okay? And I'm still kind of going through it, okay? I still got shit that I'm stressed out about, of course. But
Wow. Okay. So first off, why are you speaking about yourself in third person? Like, this is really giving like some weird vibes, Olivia. Girl, stop doing that. It does not look right on you, and it just makes you look even more weird. Second off, I think it's funny that you're having this conversation now after I had spoken on what I spoke on about you. And there was a lot of things I had to say. One being that you were out here looking very foolish. I spoke on how you really made yourself out to look like a fool when it comes to the way you was moving with Joey. And now you have this revelation where you're realizing that you was a fool out here and you was lost in the sauce. I mean, okay, I'm glad you're acknowledging it because we already called that out. But yeah, you definitely was out here looking pretty crazy. And what you fail to realize, this is not just a Joey situation. Like, you put yourself in this situation with pretty much every guy. Because the same way you like to claim you don't need a man and you're not desperate for a man, it very much gives that. And to say that you are now in a space to be able to say that, when it comes to your experiences, you learn from them. Again, this was another piece of conversation that I was having with you. Because I was the one who kept saying to you, I don't understand how it is that you never learn from your mistakes. You never learn from your experiences. You continue to do the same things over and over again. Like, we literally had this conversation, Olivia, and now you want to make it seem like you just have all this understanding and you want to share your newfound wisdom, but all you're doing is taking talking points from over here and trying to present it on your channel like these are the pieces of wisdom and the little nuggets that you've always had and utilized when we clearly see different.
Liv is trying to get back to Liv. Okay? Liv's trying to get back to Liv. Okay? I don't care about men. I don't. Yes, do I want what I want? Yes, I want what I want. Okay? If I have that? Yes, I will. When God sees the time right for me to have what I want, I will have it. But right now, I need to get Liv back to Liv. Okay? So, what that means is Liv is going to go back to the eye on the prize, which is me. Okay? Because if there's no me, there's no nothing else. I have to get back to me. I have to prioritize myself. I have to prioritize my health, my mental state. Of course, y'all already know I love the men, okay? I love men. Men are my weakness, okay? Men are like that bread in there, okay? I love them. I eat a piece of bread, I gain a pound, okay? I get caught up with a man, especially a man that's not for me, and I gain a couple pounds. No, but like, for real, I just gain a bunch of nonsense and distractions and... But like I said, I don't want to credit that all to him. You guys don't know what happened with Joey. I just want to leave Joey a question mark at this point. People can write their own story to it. I don't care to explain it. I'm too grown for that. It didn't work. It's not going to work. I wish him the best. He's Kailani's father. He can see Kailani whenever he wants, but he's a baby daddy. Okay, we just talked about the baby daddies. He's a baby daddy, okay? We're not meant to be together. Okay, and Liv trying to, not force it, because I wasn't trying to force it. I was trying to see if it would work, okay? I got lost in the sauce because it's not going to work because he's a baby daddy, okay? So, with that being said... Like I said, it wasn't all him. It wasn't all just the experience with him. It was a whole bunch of stuff.
What does that mean, Olivia? You're too grown to explain what happened between you and Joey. Again, you always try to make yourself out to be like you're just that girl, and it's not that. Like, it's really given you don't want to tell the truth about what really happened between you and Joey because you're embarrassed. That's what it's really given. Like, you being grown has nothing to do with it. Because if you was really grown and mature, you would be honest about a lot of things that you are not honest about. But, I just feel, again, it's cool that you're admitting to these things right now. You even saying that you have a weakness for guys. I mean, that's pretty obvious as well. And I think because you don't like the fact that, and again, I'm only speaking for myself, but you don't like the fact that I speak a lot of truth on you. So therefore, you try to put the ball back over into your court so it can look like you're actually admitting to certain things, but it's like you're only admitting to it because you're being called out on it. And even with you agreeing to it and admitting the fact, you're just proving my point that I don't have to know you in real life in order for me to know who you are and to discern correctly about you. So I just feel like, if this is truly something that you acknowledge about yourself, that you have a weakness when it comes to men, I would think that would cause you to move a little bit different, considering you just got through saying that, you learn from your mistakes and you learn from experiences, whether good or bad. This should be a clear indicator that you truly are the type of person that learned from your experiences. But we will see here shortly, those were just empty words. But let's continue.
But as far as this whole Chris situation, that's business. Okay, that's over there on TikTok. That's me. That's battling. That's me having my mind on correctly. Okay, not just seeing a man for looking for. It's not that type of party. And you can't mix business with pleasure. Okay, business is business. Pleasure is pleasure. Okay. So anyway, with that being said, please stop with the Chris Sales shit, y'all. Chris Sales, just stop. Okay. If you see him in my chat, it's business. If you see me in his chat, it's business. If you see us battling, it's business. Don't start with the whoop-de-doo. Y'all need to date. Y'all need to talk. Da-da-da-da. I know how we started off. We started off just seeing each other and reacting to what we saw on the screen. Okay. Okay, so now that that's over, it's business. Please don't embarrass me when he comes in my chat. We're just chilling. That's all it is. And that goes for any other male creator you guys see me on the screen with. I know that it's different on TikTok because you guys are not used to me interacting. You guys are used to me interacting with people in my life that I bring on my channel or I bring around me. But like to see me face to face with other creators, no. It's not going to be that type of party. I'm just battling. We're just there to battle. That's it. Okay. If a collab comes from it and it's a creative collab, whatever, we'll talk about it when it happens. But that's neither here nor there because they're other, they're content creators like I'm a content creator. And if something happens as far as content creating, whatever. But yeah. Okay. Just wanted to let you guys know that because no, we're not dating. No, we're not talking. No, nothing. Okay? Like I said, Liv, I'm talking to myself when I say this. I need to be more professional because I am a woman and I'm an attractive woman. So I need to handle, and which for the most part I do. Like I said, I was just going through something last week and the week before. I've just been going through things. So I just, I was lost in the sauce. But being a woman in any industry, and if you're an attractive woman in the industry, around men, you have to be extremely professional. And I understand this, and I already know this. But like I said, just got a little caught up there for a second.
So now that we let Olivia say all that she wanted to say right here, it sounded really good, but I want to bring y'all's attention back to what this girl just said.
But as far as this whole Chris situation, that's business. Okay, that's over there on TikTok. That's me. That's battling. That's me having my mind on correctly. Okay, not just seeing a man for ooh looking for. It's not that type of party. And you can't mix business with pleasure. Okay, business is business. Pleasure is pleasure.
So keep in mind, this live that we've been watching right here was what was done on Monday. I want to bring y'all's attention back to the live we just covered that she did on Sunday, the day before. And I want y'all to catch what she said right here.
By the way, didn't I tell you guys I can have any man that I want? Didn't I tell you guys that? Stay tuned.
So Sunday, Olivia said, "Didn't I tell y'all I can have any man I want? Stay tuned." Then the next day, Monday, she says that what was going on between her and Chris Sales off on TikTok or over on TikTok was only business. So I want y'all to take a look at this and y'all tell me if this is giving business. There's nothing going on. She's not thinking about this man. You know what I'm saying? It's just business, business, business. Let's take a look.
Alright.
Come on, look. Yeah, but that's the deer. I mean, that's what you gotta do.
You driving up here?
I don't like driving.
I don't give a fuck if you don't like driving.
I don't got my license though. I don't though. So you gotta come to me.
Boy, bye. What the fuck? I got too many kids for that shit. But you're always welcome here. I got my own place.
Are you gonna pull up on you?
Yeah, come right now.
You gotta give me something. You gotta give me like some sloppy toppy, or it's gonna be like mid.
Chris, don't play with me.
I said, are you single? You know what I'm saying?
Huh?
Now they said you asked if I was single.
Yeah, are you single?
Yeah. I wanted to be talking like this if I wasn't single.
Okay, that's good. But yeah, you can come up here and find out what you're in for. I'm all nervous.
I have to take you up on that. I might have to take you up on that.
I don't know if you like thick bitches though. Like I don't know what you like. So I'm not no skinny ass little twig. I'm a woman, honey. Okay.
I like that. That's good. I like that. I like meat. Like I like, you feel me? I don't like. I mean,
yeah, you definitely look like you can handle it.
Yeah, I like meat. No, we get into it in a perfect. DM me when you get up here, alright? Give me your number. Okay.
Olivia said it wasn't that type of party. She said it wasn't about her seeing a man and it was about oohs and ahs. Yeah, she said it wasn't, nothing like that. This was strictly business. She doesn't mix business with pleasure. But what did y'all see right here? I saw a woman who openly said she was nervous. Why was she nervous? Because Chris Sales is someone who's well known in the social media arena. He kind of blew up from that arena, has many followings. He has recently got a divorce. He has 3 children. He has become successful at this social media stuff. So Olivia was nervous. That's what she said. But she wasn't too nervous because obviously they were flirting with each other. And what did we see Olivia do? Did we see Olivia keeping it professional? Keeping it business-like? No, we didn't see that. We saw a woman who openly invited a man that she don't know, never met in real life, She openly, over the internet, invited this man to her home. And who else lives in Olivia's home? Oh, yeah. Little AJ and Kalani lives in that house, too. There's a pattern here. Don't you see it? You know, Olivia seeing a guy she's attracted to, don't know nothing about them, but she opens her front door to these men. Don't care about little Kalani and AJ. Look, it's all about moms. Moms gotta have a life too, right? We saw this woman tell this dude he could pull up and told him he could come now if he wanted to. He's talking about what you gonna give me if I do pull up. She said come over and find out. Yeah. And then he says at the end, you know, it's kind of getting a little inappropriate for us to be talking like this. So slide in my DM and we can continue the conversation. But now Olivia wants to come on here after the fact, acting like she's all about keeping it professional. It's all about business. Yeah, Olivia, you just once again prove to the people the type of female you are. That you're easy. That you continue to put your two little children in these compromising situations and you don't care. So you want to prove to the people that you can have any man you want. You continue to prove to the people that you are everything that people have always said you are. And that's sad. That you continue to show the world that you have low standards, low self-esteem, no respect for yourself or your children. You don't care. So, I'm going to end it here, you guys. I'm going to see y'all in the next one. It's OneLove, and I'm out.